So the next time I get into argument with a girl, I can't wait to use the term, I'm the prize.
Yeah, you got Vlad,
I'm the prize.
You got to use it, brother.
That was the greatest. When I heard that, I'm like, oh shit.
That was like a punchline, wasn't it?
It was a punchline. It was like a hot bar. Like, you know.
Shit, I stay with those. Yeah, nah, man, I go to Miami and like, by the way, regrettable and very like embarrassing situation. And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna tell you why that statement even came out. It's like, man, I covered the Krishan Rocks and the Bluefaces. Mm-hmm. And I do know, being black in America, and especially being in a position that's very favorable, how quickly things could happen to make you look a certain type of way. And I've had numerous conversations because I date like regular girls. Like it won't be women who are used to the spotlight, this attention, whatever the case is. And I've told them like, hey, listen, fortunately or unfortunately, I'm at the position where now when I go out, if something negative happens, trust me, somebody has a camera and it's going to go crazy. Mm-hmm. And this particular woman actually, you know, we're actually seeing each other. She was actually staying with me. And like I told her from a previous incident, like she ran up on some chick, something happened. I was just like, yo, I just walked out of a restaurant and everybody had their camera phones. I'm like, yo, chill. I said, I do not want to be on TMZ for this. Because in reality, when people see these events, no one, TMZ or Shade Room will never write the story to say, oh, what's really going on? They're going to say, Akademiks is in an altercation.
Right. Screaming I'm the prize.
Yeah, and I'm very aware of that. So anyway, we're in Miami. We go to this thing, which this is so like, I do the Fresh and Fit podcast. There's a woman there who's like kind of like security, right? We're going to the club afterwards, right? We actually go to Komodo, which is have a club upstairs. Burner Boy was supposed to show up. And when we get there, you know, the girl I'm with, she's a little intoxicated. But I'm in the club, and every time she sees someone, like, for whatever reason, the DJ's burning up the mic. Like, Akademiks is in the building. Yo, Ak is in here. Yo, like, he's pausing. What song you want? So the whole club is, like, aware that I'm there, right? Mm-hmm. So they're kind of coming up like, yo, let me try to, like, you know, let me get pictures. Like, people just want to take pictures. Like, right. You know what I mean? Like, and it's kind of hilarious when I see, like, people in the Shade Room, they'll be like, who would want to take pictures with Akademiks? If you know how many, like, tens of millions of times I'm consumed every day, like, whether you like me or hate me, I'm just a thing. So, like, people are going to ask, that's just what happened. You know what I mean?
People ask me for pictures when I'm out.
Exactly.
Just
yeah, the woman I was with, she thinking I'm just on the side just trying to, like, mack it with some of these girls, because these girls, they're opening up their phone, they're like, yo, take my Instagram, whatever. Now, I'm trying to be respectful, but it's like, they're fans. She was kind of getting a little, you know, like upset about it. We walk out, and this is where it's not caught on camera. And I talked to her afterwards, and I want to be very careful with this because, you know, I still have a relationship with this woman. So I don't want to just thrash her like, oh yeah, she just, you know what I mean? She just like, so, like, she was intoxicated, but in reality, we walk out, and this is not captured on camera. Another girl comes up to me, trying to show me something on her phone. She comes over and she just kind of pushes this girl out the way. And I'm looking at her like, yo, you know you're disrespecting the other girl type stuff. The girl I told you that came with me swings on my girl, which that's when I realized you can't win in social media.
Nah.
Because there was an opportunity for me not to be involved in this at all. I could have just walked away. But there's one girl who's like 300 pounds. Like, she looked like she should be swinging on me. Okay? She swings on my chick, right? And in reality, which is a little conflict, this is where alcohol, you know what I mean? I can handle my alcohol, but not everybody else. The girl is swinging on my girl because she's like, yo, you're disrespecting Akademiks in public, and since he can't do nothing to you, I'm going to do something to you. Which, by the way, I do not agree. Imagine anybody and their girlfriend getting in an argument.
Yeah.
And there's another girl around. And someone swings on your significant other.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what happened, right? And At that point, obviously now she's charged up. She's trying to fight, but I'm trying to calm her down. I'm like, yo, because you know what happened? I've never seen such a thing. In Miami, yo, the cops is sitting right here. They're just watching. They're like, yo, this is prime entertainment for them.
Probably got their phones out.
Yo, in Miami, it's
World
all
star.
about partying and all that type of stuff. In Jersey, they would have just arrested people, right?
Right.
In Miami, it's just like mayhem. So they're used to people being drunk and fighting.
Yeah.
They have like these bouncers wearing all black suits, like at the club or whatever. None of them are moving a muscle. They're all watching.
Funny.
Then you have a bunch of other people, and everybody got their phone up because I'm right there.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm trying to calm my chick down. I'm like, yo, listen, you need to calm the fuck down because, like, I'm about to be viral if you don't stop. Like, relax. I know this girl just hit you, but this ain't the place. Okay? Now she continues to fight. That's when you hit a line. Because I'm trying to tell him, like, yo, nobody cares about your beef with this girl. Just stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, forget her. Like, let's just leave. And I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm the prize. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're acting up. I'm like, everything you got, you know what I mean? Like, why would you do some shit that's gonna jeopardize the situation that got you here? Like, I'm going out of town to do interviews and shit. I'm paying everybody's way. Everybody's having a good time. Don't fuck up the money being emotional. That's what the I'm a prize shit mean. Don't fuck it up.
No, it's just funny.
You fly in first class.
The way you said it was just kind of.
Nah, no, big act. Yo, nigga, you staying in A-star hotels? Like, yo, just chill. You get what I mean?
I feel you.
Anyway, they start fighting. Obviously, there was like 3 girls that are trying to jump my girl. So now I'm caught in the middle. And this is nobody. This is what I'm saying. When the internet hates you, you get no type of credit. I could have walked away and just watched them jump my girl. But you know what they would call me? A bitch ass nigga.
Right.
I'm in the middle because nobody's moving.
But you know that you're doing the most when Blueface actually publicly comments and says, man, you just like me.
Nah, hell nah. I ain't like Blueface.
You heard that though, right?
Nah. I see you said it. Nah, I ain't like Blueface.
All that shit you talk about being Christian Rock, man.
Nah.
You just like me.
And put it like this. And, you know, most men would know that a lot of times when you go out with, it doesn't have to be your significant other or whatever. Sometimes you might be around women who are a little bit too intoxicated. And things happen, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, that was so embarrassing for me because here, I'm gonna tell you why it was embarrassing for me. When everybody grabbed the clip, and ironically, the girl who said she was quote unquote, because she was trying to like convince me, like, oh, I swung on her for you. And I'm like, why would you swing on my girl? Are you wildin'?
It's insane.
She put the video out to all the blogs, trying to get clout. So it's not even, I'm like, yo, anyway. So when all of that happened, the initial headline people were going with was that I was fighting with a girl. And
it kind of looked like it seemed like you were arguing with your girl and you don't really know what else is happening. Yeah.
Well, it looks like I was like fighting with the girls.
Oh, no,
you know
I didn't think that.
No. Well, you ain't been on the shade room. That's what they said. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, they were trying to make me like, I don't want to call no rapper who's been accused or whatever, but they trying to make me one of those.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's where like, you know, those situations become more embarrassing and detrimental because just the very thought, you know what I mean? Again, me and Blueface are in different parts of our life. You know, I still deal with a bunch of brands that I have great relationships with. Blueface has burnt himself out. Blueface is only collecting once. I don't even think he cares about music no more. He's only collecting the check from a network that basically just supports domestic violence. It's all about fighting. Zeus Network, all about fighting. You ever watch that?
I've never actually watched anything on the Zeus
you gotta
Network,
watch it. I'm telling you, they average about a good 8 fights per 15 minutes. Nothing you ever seen before.
So they're like the new Love and Hip Hop.
WWE don't got more fights than them.
Like Jerry Springer, basically.
Fuck that. They put MMA to shame like UFC. So anyway, that was my only thing about that. You know what I mean? I think the I'm a prize thing, I think that's you know, I think that's funny. But for me, I never want to be seen in the light. That just ain't what it is. Mm-hmm. And even something kind of being closely like I'm fighting with girls. I was trying to stop a fight. But from here on now, I'm gonna be honest with you. Number one, I've learned I can't be around drunk women. Number two, if I see women fighting, unless it's my mama, y'all gotta handle that because y'all gonna call me whatever y'all call me with my mom. But other than that, I'm running for the hills. Okay?